Armando Giles was born in Los Angeles, California, and raised in the small country town of Gorman, Texas. Armando, now 24, is a senior kinesiology student at Tarleton State University. Earlier this year, he started working in the smoothie and juice bar at the local health food store, Barefoot Market. Today I stopped by to visit Armando as he prepared a fresh green juice for us to enjoy. So what are we having today, Armando?
We're going to have a super green. In the super green here at Barefoot Market, we have spinach, kale, cucumbers, and apples.
Okay.
Gives it the sweet taste that we're going to enjoy here in a second. I'm going to get started on that for us.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine we would need something like apples to sweeten it with the kale and the spinach.
Especially the kale, you know?
Yeah, that has a really hard taste to it. Looks good.
It's going to taste good.
Now, I've never had a juice like this before. I've made green juices myself, but never this combination, so I'm curious. Kale's usually hard for me to...
Kale's really hard for me at the beginning,
It is. It's a difficult one.
It's an acquired taste. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, but I can see how that combination actually made it a little bit smoother with the apple and the cucumber.
Definitely. Definitely.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you for making this
Absolutely,
today.
You're welcome.
So
do you like it?
I do. Tell me a little bit about it. Like this one's called the super green juice.
It's really it helps your hydration tremendously.
Okay.
So you're coming in after a long night or something like that.
Oh,
really
so this is a good one on the weekend.
That's what people come in. People come in for this a lot. I enjoy it. I try to drink it. I try to drink as much green juice as I possibly can daily.
I think it's really great, and to have something like this in Stephenville, where people don't know as much about juicing and don't have that resource like cities like Austin or Fort Worth. There's a juice bar in every corner, so it just makes it really accessible for the people in this area.
And it's cool to work here too, because we're seeing a huge transition with wellness and people like that waking up consciously about good eating and what it does for you and the benefits and stuff like that. So it's cool to be on this side of it and helping them.
Right.
It's really neat to see that.
That is really cool. Now, would you say that the dynamic is consistent with the people that come in here, or is it all walks of life?
It's really all walks of life. In here you'll see so many different types of people that come in, from everywhere, from different states. People just come in just to enjoy the good conversation that people come in to have just for that, because of how open everyone is and how conscious they are about everybody and everything.
So you've been working here for about 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you come into working here, or juicing rather, in the raw food life?
Well, about 2 summers ago, I was really unhappy with myself and eating bad and not exercising daily and just being really unhappy. So I started to seek change, and I moved into this one little guest house behind this property, and then that's when it all started. I started seeking change within myself. So I started, whenever I moved in, I threw away my microwave to pursue, eating raw foods and be kind of strict about that. And then it went from there, and now I'm here, and I've never really looked back. It's just really helped me and opened my eyes tremendously to a lot of things, made me a better person. The benefits of it are there's countless benefits. Enjoying the quality of life better. It's an easy and efficient way to get the vitamins and the daily servings of fruits and vegetables that your body needs, and it's just countless and countless of benefits that I made from my experience.
A really wholesome change in your life.
Yeah.
You went from being unhappy and inactive to living this raw food juicing lifestyle, which I'm sure that working here definitely has that benefit, because you're learning so much about it.
And I still am, yeah.
And so it's like an endless rewards for you, not only helping yourself, but what you can do for other people.
Yeah.
So would you say that the people of Stephenville are becoming more receptive towards juicing and raw foods and this type of lifestyle? Because it's still a little new age. Some people aren't really sure what they think about it yet.
Absolutely. I think that more and more daily, I see more new faces in here come in here that I've never seen before, and then them telling us that they're telling their friends about Barefoot Market and how it's just a cool little place to come in and hang out and get your nutrition for the day, and just, I see it growing more and more daily, and I hope there's just, like I said earlier, the transition that we're seeing is just really cool, and it's cool to see it, just expand.
To continue to grow.
Yeah, especially like you said here in Stephenville, Texas, where you least expect it.
Yeah, well, because Stephenville is known for being a little old-fashioned and cowboy country and very wholesome. But the environment changing with a health food store and a smoothie and juice bar, that's really adding a different dynamic here for the people in this area.
Definitely.
And with Tarleton continuing to grow and Stephenville growing, this type of lifestyle is becoming more popular, I would say, with people. And you're seeing more of that as you work here and you're a part of this environment. I think it's great, because I made some transitions like that with myself a few years ago, and I first found the Barefoot Market, I would say, when the smoothie bar first opened. And I just gained a wealth of knowledge, and it really impacted my life. So I understand what you're saying, that when you make that transition and you learn all of these things about health and wellness and what you can do for yourself, and how it's not just something that you're having, but it's a lifestyle you're creating.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the biggest benefit of all, that it's something that you can take with you always.
Yeah, and share it.
And you can share it.
I love that part.
Yeah. And so when people come in and juice, and they've never had juice before, and they're not sure what they're having or what it's all about, like what typical questions do you get about it? Like what are the health benefits, or what is this? Is it going to taste good?
That's the main one, the taste, because people aren't really exposed to juicing. I know I wasn't.
No.
So I had a lot of questions like that. What are the benefits? What's it going to taste like? What's it going to make me feel like? And I say try it for yourself, and then we try to make it to where it tastes, sweet, so they can get. It's definitely an acquired transition, So that's a lot of questions that we get. Is what's it going to take? How long is it going to take for it to make me feel better? And it's just, something that you really have to stick to and really want. You have to want to be better for it to really take place. So
I definitely understand that it's a desire to be healthier, and it's the knowledge that all of this, the spinach and the kale and cucumber and apples, they all work together and have so many different nutrients that do benefit your health, that it's worth it if the taste isn't something you're used to, or to actually embrace that transition. Now, alongside our green juice, we're also having something else that is very notorious at the Barefoot Market.
Love this stuff.
Yerba mate.
Yerba mate.
Yerba mate, now, talk about an acquired taste.
Seriously, talk about a really earthy taste.
Very earthy.
People ask me what this is like, and I tell them, well, it kind of tastes like tree bark.
And that's true. Yes, it does.
A really unpotent, unsweet tea, but what it is, the benefits of this is also pretty awesome. It's a holly tree from South America,
Okay.
And it stimulates focus and clarity. It improves your physical energy.
I imagine one sip of yerba mate and you're going to focus on something.
Seriously.
Because that really kind of takes your breath away when you first have it.
It does. And there's, tons of antioxidants in it. More than there is green tea. There's no crash. It's all natural. So people who are trying to transition away from coffee start to drink yerba mate, and they love it. People come in just for the yerba mate sometimes.
Just for a pick-me-up.
Yeah, just for a pick-me-up.
And they wouldn't have this if it wasn't for the Barefoot Market and for you being here to serve them.
It's really cool to be on this side, for sure.
Yeah, I imagine so. I think that really is amazing, that especially as a college student, that you have made such a positive impact in this community. Well, Armando, it has been a pleasure talking with you, and I'm really glad I stopped by for a visit.
Thank you. I had fun. Thank you for having me.
And thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Live Vibes is a product of Texan News Service. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, keep the good vibes rolling.